What's going on, sports card hobby family? I'm going to pretend like I've got energy today, but friends, I am actually sick.
Call me a crybaby, you can say
I have got the flu. Went to Mexico last week, and I think I picked up a bug. I'm going to guess it was on the plane because I felt fantastically all week, and then now I feel really run down. And it's starting to affect my psyche, and I'm wondering, am I crazy to be speculating on all this stuff? Am I nuts? And I think that I'm not the only one. I might not be the only one that thinks this at times. Thanks to all of you that watched my second channel, Collectibles Dad. I put a video up about CGC Comics. They're going through a thing right now where we've got a potential scandal where people are cracking stuff out, slipping stuff in. It's not great. It's not a great look. Not a great look at all. And CGC Comics is basically like the PSA in terms of volume for comic books. They grade more comic books than anybody else, same way that PSA grades more cards than anybody else right now. So it's a pretty big thing. And as much as I want to think about, man, we've made so many different advances as far as technology and the hobby and all these different things, man, there is still folks that will just go to the ends of earth to make a few extra bucks. And for some, it might mean a couple thousand, might mean 5,000. It might be fairly significant money. And I'm just sitting here, like, sometimes I just think and I wonder, and again, maybe I'm just kind of down with some of these newsy things that have popped up here recently. But, you know, I buy into Drew Brees, Tom Brady. Drew Brees is about 1/10 the price of Tom Brady for the equivalent card, and I'm a huge New Orleans Saints fan, so I just enjoy the cards. My sons are all into the Saints football, so I don't know if they'll care about the cards, but it's kind of a cool family thing. So with Brees, it's kind of like, yeah. And I'll say too, I mean, before I'm buying a card, I'm paying extra on the mortgage. I'm maxing out the retirement account. There's money going to savings. And then I've got this, after all of that discretionary money going to investment savings type stuff, then I've got money for cards. And I'm fortunate here, of course, to where I do have channel sponsorships and I do got great affiliate companies that help pay for my hobby. And thanks to you all for watching this moron here, this goofball, I am able to use that to then buy the Drew Brees cards and some of the Tom Brady stuff and the Stranger Things cards that I've really kind of focused in on because it's the stuff that I really do enjoy. But I do want stuff to hold value over time. And I almost too, I know we get beaten down too with like the bear market. You know what's funny is like the actual investment that's doing the best for me right now, right this second, now granted, this could change in a matter of seconds, is my crypto portfolio has gone completely like this, you know, which crypto is one of those things where it's like, it could also go like straight down tomorrow. But it's just funny to me how when crypto was sinking, I got so many, you know, comments and different things because I've talked about it before. I'm not a huge crypto guy. I don't have some huge crypto portfolio, but I've diversified into it. Just make sure I've got some sort of exposure into it in case it does do, you know, something crazy. And I don't want to look back and say like, wow, I should have just thrown some money into that. And so I've got some money into it. It's nothing crazy. But I just remember on the way down, it was always like, crypto, see, I told you, the crypto bros, they're done. You know, crypto winners forever. And, you know, it does make you kind of wonder. It's like, is crypto winner forever? Because it appears to not be. And then it's the same with card winter. You know, we've been in sports card winter for a while now. I saw, was it Darren Ravel who had posted up here recently, a LeBron James refractor. I think it's a PSA 10. March 2021, it sold for like 280,000 and 300,000, couple of sales. And now recently, you've got it at $25,000 or $30,000. It's literally like a 90% drop. I mean, it's down. It's way down from where it was. And you see it over and over again. And people say like, oh, vintage cards, just buy vintage cards. You know, don't buy the shiny stuff. But even vintage cards can go up and they can go down. We've seen plenty of vintage cards that got a hold during that boom. They went way up and they've dramatically come down as well. And there's also added risks with vintage cards as well. You know, high grade vintage, how confident are you in high grade vintage a lot of times? You know, it's not as easy as just saying, you know, oh, I'm just going to go buy, you know, high end vintage that's in an old slab, you know, where you're like, when was this graded? 15 years ago? If this was graded again today, would it be 2 grades lower? You know, I mean, and I know we have to go by the grade it was given and that sort of thing at the time, but again, though, it's kind of like, am I motivated to throw huge money into that? You know, not really for me. So I would like for viewership, and many of you do this almost daily, so this will come second nature to you, but I want your best bull and bear case for cards over the long term. And I'm not talking about the brand new stuff. Look, there's a whole system in place here that's completely separate from what I'm talking about. I'm talking really about long-term hold type things. I would like to hear your bull and your bear kind of argument. I want to hear both sides, not just I told you that, it's going to all go down to zero. I would like to hear, if you can muster it, the bull and the bear. Tell me like the best case scenario or how you think things could work out long term, 20, 25, 30 years down the road, where particular cards are, moving up in value and that sort of thing. Along with your usual bear case, that's fine, keep that in. But also, again, keeping in mind that I'm not talking about the system of we open new product, we grade those raw cards, and we sell those quickly, and that's a whole different thing. And you might be doing both of these things. You might be doing that part where you're buying in a new product, grade it, sell it very quickly, make a nice little profit off of it, hopefully. And then maybe you take that money and you put it into stocks, bonds, real estate, or maybe you put that into Michael Jordan cards. So these are two separate things that we're talking about. I'm talking about more of like a Willie Mays rookie card or a Michael Jordan rookie card or something to where you instinctively feel like this is a long-term kind of buy and hold. Not necessarily Justin Herbert, not guys that are unproven. I challenge you in the comments, both sides of the equation, not just the negative side, not just the positive side. Clash a little bit. Show me a couple of clashing arguments. And again, thank you guys for tuning in to the Collectibles Dad video. That video is done better than any of the other videos I've posted on my second channel, and I'm almost to 500 subscribers, so thank you for that. And we will continue on in 2024. I'm going to make more of an effort to post to my second channel all the non-sports type things, news, rumors, products, and that sort of thing. All right, guys, stay healthy, more healthy than me right now. Stay awesome. And I will talk to you again later.